Bit of a different concept today. As Val de Vie has developed, the older sections of Val de Vie, the lakes there have been given names, but the newer areas haven't. So it was decided to open it up to homeowners as a bit of a competition to see what we could name these lakes, just so that it's not one person's idea. And we did that and it was very successful. So today I'm going to be going around introducing you to the lakes and their new names. Now we're up here in the New Vines, the top lake here. And if you have a look at the houses and the mountains directly behind, it's a little bit reminiscent of the Alpine area of France. And there's a town there called Annecy. The town is well known for its lakes and canals, and it is actually known as the Venice of the Alps. So this is going to be named Lake Annecy, and Estelle Custas, I think that's how you pronounce her name, she came up with that idea. So from here we'll go to other lakes and I'll introduce you to those. Okay, we've moved across to this long lake on the New Vines, and John Wilkinson thought that it was quite a masculine lake. So it's going to be called Lake Antoine. Now Antoine is actually quite a interesting name because it comes from the Latin, from Anthony, which means priceless basically. And of course all our lakes are priceless. They're a major source of water and a major source of joy, if I can put it that way, to a lot of our homeowners. So Lake Antoine, masculine lake, long and strong. We've moved closer to the main gate now, to one of my favorite lakes on the estate. Now, if you think about Val de Vie, you obviously think equestrian, horses, polo, that sort of thing. So this being right at the main gate, going to be called La Cheval, Lake La Cheval, the horse lake, if you like, because of Val de Vie's close ties with horses. Over the years, of course, Val de Vie horses synonymous. So welcome to the horse lake. Okay, lake number 4, up the top end of Le Vue, this quite large lake. Now, although it's quite large, it's not as big as the others up on Val de Vie 1. So basically the name will reflect that. And I hope I get the name right. Le Petit Eau, which means the small water. Now, it's not small, but it is smaller than the other lakes, hence the name. And Celeste Leroux came up with that one. So, yeah, another one of our beautiful lakes, and although it's got a small name, if you like, makes a big impact, I think. Okay, here we are at lake number 5, the small lake at the bottom end of Le Vue. Now, this was never meant to be a lake. It was actually a stormwater catchment pond with the idea of the water going back into the water table. But over the last few years, it has developed as a lake. And as you can see, it's developed an incredible biodiversity and whole ecology going on here. Okay, the whole concept of naming a lake, it's what does that lake remind you of? This is now Lake Chantilly. Chantilly, basically Chantilly lace, and if you have a look at the water grass, it's formed a lace work, as is the vegetation around the lake shore. Chantilly cream, this is the cream of the birding on Val de Vie. So I think that is a very, very apt name for it. Suggested by Leslie Message. So Lake Chantilly, and so we come to an end of the 5 lakes. So 5 new names, and our homeowners have put their stamp on Val de Vie for the rest of Val de Vie's life, if you like. So well done to them. Okay, please, any comments, questions, feel free to drop below.